got little glitters on it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you get the little glitter? All right, anyways. Hello, my Libra risings. I'm so excited. Dude, the channel has been like blasting off. I'm so freaking appreciative about it. Gosh, like you guys have fallen in, and you know, the Scorpio rising video was dope. Super freaking dope. I think right now it's up to like 700 something views, and the comments have been like great and awesome. And I posted like a tarot video, and that did pretty well. It's only like 90 something views, but in comparison to like 14, that's big. That's huge. Okay, I'm so appreciative to all the people who have subscribed, and if you're one of the new subscribers, hey friend, I love you. Thank you so much. So if you don't know my name is Michaela, but you can call me Kay, and this is Kayology, my channel all about astrology, spirituality, and motivational videos. So today, as I said, and you can see from the title, we're talking about Libra rising. This could also be some messages for a Venus in the first, but I am going through all of, well, not all of the houses. I'm going through like the 4th house, maybe touch on the 5th house, the 10th house, and I like to also touch on the 12th, just to give a full scope of someone who is born under the sign of Libra. Okay, this is not your sun sign. Okay, your sun sign is by the seasons, but your rising sign is the sign coming over the horizon at the time of your birth. If you don't know, there are 12 houses in astrology, all shaped like a little pie, okay? And we are talking about that very first house and how that house, it kind of starts the clock of all the other houses. It determines the signs of your other houses, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So one of the most interesting things about Libra risings, okay, Libra is ruled by Venus. So Libra is typically in the 7th house. It rules over the 7th house of relationships and valued possessions, okay? It also can tell you your aesthetic, the things that you are attracted to, basically what you would go to the store and spend your money on type vibe, okay? So for Libra being in the 1st house, which is normally Aries, okay, naturally Aries of self, it's like putting your relationships in the house of self. So themes of your life are going to be relationships. Getting them, losing them, okay? Conflicts, all right? Other keywords here: connection, balance, Venusian, okay? Beauty, aesthetic, harmony, love, luxury, compassion, adaptability, and pleasure, as well as self-love. I put self-love in here last because I do believe that through the different portions of your life, no matter what age you are at this point or what point you are in your self-love journey, I do believe that Libra is put in the place to please others, okay? They're made aware at a very young age that relationships are important, okay? The relationship that they have to their mother, to their father, to their siblings, to their friends, to their love interests, to their teachers. They're made aware that community and having connections is important, okay? Because Libra is the connection sign, okay? They are the sign of balance, okay? So that's a symbolism. The symbolism is the balanced scales. So they don't like to be alone. They love to have people that they can depend on, but I think as children, they can sometimes make themselves fit other people, change their own puzzle piece to fit someone else's puzzle piece. And that's great in a sense of, let's say you work a job and you work with people. Okay, great. You know how to communicate to different types of people, Sagittarius in the third, all right? You know how to communicate with people from different cultures. You know how to put yourself out there. But it's not so great when you truly need someone to connect to you on an intimate level, right? And this is what can make Venus risings. Yeah, I mean, it's right. But this can make Libra risings, it can make you feel like an island, but the only person who knows you're an island is yourself. It can make you socially tired because you're having to chameleon yourself to fit everybody all the time. So by the end of the day, you're just like, I'm exhausted. I don't want to talk to anybody else. Okay? And I hate that. I don't want that for you. All right? I have tons of Libra risings in my life. My fiance is a Libra rising. And I can't tell you how many times we have this type of conversation. Hey, babe, just be yourself. And he's just like, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Okay? My sister's a Libra rising. And gosh, I love her. All right? Libra risings are so easy to love. All right? They're the sign of love. So it's not hard for you to attract people to you. But it's your choice on whether you truly want to be attached to people. Or you really want to be connected to people. Now, I will say that every Libra rising I've ever met, they are all different. I've met Libra risings who had a Virgo sun. I've met a Libra rising who had a Cancer sun. I've had Libra rising people in my life who are Gemini sun. Okay, that's my aunt-in-law. Okay, my sister is a Libra rising with a Taurus sun, so she's very Venusian. Because if you don't know, Venus also rules Taurus. So she is, when I think of a Libra rising, I think of my sister. Because she's just so drop dead gorgeous naturally. Okay, she doesn't wear makeup, none of that. She's just beautiful, beautiful, all right? Libra risings are rewarded for being agreeable, charming, respectable, and adapting to their environments. They are very attractive, pretty boy, pretty girl type energy, okay? They grow up being aware of the needs of others. Because of this behavior, they can have a hard time expressing their needs and sometimes not even really know what they actually want or need from their family, from their friends, from their partners, right? And that's that indecisive energy that people talk about. It's not that they're indecisive because they are leaders, okay? So Venus is a cardinal sign. So they're leaders. They can make that first step. The thing that makes Libra indecisive is making decisions based off of the needs of everyone else, right? It's like, okay, what do I want to eat? All right, I want to have McDonald's, but I'm with my friend and she hates McDonald's. All right, so I can't have McDonald's. All right, I can't say that I want McDonald's because I know she doesn't like McDonald's. I'm going to look disgusting if I say I want McDonald's because I know my friend doesn't like McDonald's. Like, you know, those are the types of thoughts that can come into a Libra's mind when they're stuck in a people-pleasing energy. Okay, it's a gift. It's a gift to know and be concerned about what other people need, okay, to be aware of other people's needs, but it becomes a curse when you bind yourself to it, you know? They can have a hard time, as I said before, building real relationships, true relational intimacy, because they can feel like, based off of their life, that if I don't conform to what people need around me, that no one will like me just as I am, which is a complete and total lie. Let me tell you, okay? This is the motivational aspect of chaology. Let me tell you, it's a complete lie. Your rising sign is only a small big part, okay? Because it is the themes of your life, but you have your sun, you have your moon, you know? There are other aspects of you that are just as beautiful, just as attractive in different ways. And not showing that to keep up the facade or the mask, if you will, you're cheating yourself. And if someone doesn't like you the way that you are, F them. For real. Okay? And that's why Aquarius rising coming through. F them. If they don't like you for who you are, be your own individual self, okay? But that is a lie, and that is the illusion that if I don't hold up the facade, if I don't always have my hair done, if I don't always have my nails done, if my skin doesn't look perfect all the time, and I don't have all of these possessions and clothes and all that stuff, that people won't like you. That's a lie, okay? A straight up lie. Because you're beautiful without that. Plus you have a personality. Plus you have your own life experiences and all that stuff that make you even more beautiful. Don't ever not be yourself, babes, okay? But I'll continue to tell you this throughout the entire video. I guess the higher vibration of a Libra rising is finding a balance between others and yourself. Okay, a higher vibrational Libra rising is someone who can be the life of the party in the most authentic way. Okay, they are super helpful to their friends, resourceful. Okay, they can, because they're very trendy and good with technology, that Aquarius in the fifth. So, you know, if you need something, if you're looking for like a new couch or something and you let them know, they'll be like, oh, hey, there's a sale at this flea market and I was there Saturday, so I just wanted to let you know there's like this really nice couch for like $400, but it's like luxury couch that they're just giving away, says, so you need to go ahead and get there. Or, you know, if you're trying to network for something, the Libra rising is where you need to go when it comes to networking and stuff, because they know people who know people who know people who know people, okay? It's making me think of my aunt. She is so that person. She's like, well, I know a person who know my cousin that is in the industry you're trying to go into. So if you want to, you know, get the hookup, let me know. Love her, bro. Love her. All right. So they can be super, they can be a great resource, and they can be also really good at self-care. They just be a huge circle of knowledge and helpful resources, right? But they also know how to take care of themselves, and they'll probably set boundaries and not answer their phone at a certain time. Like, this is a healthy Libra rising, because they know they're attractive, they know they have a lot to offer, and at a certain time they have to step away and take care of themselves, because as much as they give out, they also really need back. Okay, so if you have a Libra rising friend that you are constantly leaning on, don't hesitate to ask them what they need, even if it's just to complain. Because let me tell you, Libras, they love to just complain sometimes. They're like, oh, life is so hard, but I'm so beautiful. Life shouldn't be hard because I'm beautiful. Like, you know, it might sound a little, but listen to them, because they would in a split second do the same for you. Unless they're like a Libra rising with an Aries sun, they probably won't do the same for you. Nonetheless, let's move on, okay? So let's talk about their physical features. I love the Libra rising look, obviously, because I'm marrying one, but they have very soft, and some could say feminine, features. So their eyes are just, they always look like they're just in a gaze. Like they always look like they're just gazing, you know? Not like a Scorpio where it's just like a piercing, kind of like intimidating gaze. Their eyes look so calm. It doesn't matter really what's going on, okay? Because sometimes they can wear their emotions on their face. But like, they always just seem like, yeah, I'm gonna get through it though. You know, like, it's gonna be fine, whatever. So they have usually prominent lips, prominent, like a lip line, Cupid's bow, similar to Scorpio. Not as dramatic though. The lips are prominent and sometimes can be big, but it's still soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to do that with my makeup here, but it's like the lips are very prominent, as in, if you look at their face, you're going to notice their beautiful full lips. And even if it's not full, it still has like one usually the bottom is like it pokes a bit, you know what I'm saying? I hope this is making sense. I really do. A vast majority of Libras have great booties, all right, because I do believe they rule the butt. They have wonderful even features. So not one eye is further apart than the other, equal nostrils, okay, because you know it's like one nostril can get a little bigger than the others. I've seen it, okay. It's very Aquarius. But just very even features. Like one side of the body matches the other side, which scientifically makes somebody more attractive. I don't know if you've read those articles. It's like when you have an even face and everything is very symmetrical, you come across as more attractive than someone who has, you know, like really big eyes or, you know, something more prominent than the other, or eyes are further apart. When it comes to their brows, I've noticed that Libra risings usually have like kind of faint brows. They're not usually too thick. Once again, there are other placements in the chart that can, you know, up this or less of it. So, putting that out there. Okay. Oh, they also can smile a lot, but they have a lot of different smiles because they smile so much. I've noticed this with my sister. Like, she'll have like 100 different smiles that mean different things. But if she's like meeting somebody for the first time, she'll kind of just naturally like smile. But this is actually her nervous smile, you know? I'm not going to tell too much about her because she has like Scorpion type placements and she doesn't like all her business being out there. She's like, all right now, not too much. But like they have smiles, well, of course, when they're genuinely happy. They have the smile when they're listening to you, like, you know, like that type of vibe. So this is kind of like higher vibrational. Low vibrational are people who are just really critical, really judgmental. You know, we've all heard the negative of Libras or just Libra energy. They can be complainers. They can be very critical. They can be judgmental of like people, what they're wearing, you know, how they talk and stuff. You know, can be kind of jealous, things like that, because Venus energy, when it is wounded, it can be someone who attention seeks. They need all of the attention on them. They need everybody to love them. So if they feel like someone is threatening that, they can kind of act out. Okay? It was very important for Libra risings to, with the Capricorn 4th house, to keep up appearances. And this is where, as a child, things like lying can become a habit. That's a very low vibrational form of Libra energy, because what is it when you are becoming a chameleon and being who you need to be to please your mother, being who you need to be to represent the family well, to, you know, show up in the world as the best version of yourself all the time? You're lying. You're lying. It's manipulation, you know? And Libras can be really, really good at that, right? And they can become obsessed with keeping the appearance. Keeping the appearance of, oh yeah, I got it all together. Oh yeah, I finished my homework. I cheated. You know? You know, like I'm the best person for academic scholarship, and I'm amazing, and I have this and I have that and I have this, and you know, like, somebody tell me I'm good. I'm a good person. You know? And this can be very innocent. This can be very innocent, you know? And I think it really does start with the relationship with their mother. The relationship with their mother for a Libra rising is important because Venus is feminine energy and your first feminine relationship is with your mother. So the mom could definitely be a workaholic or just a very strict, routine-oriented person, be overprotective. They could have a family that's overprotective, things like that. Because it's the 4th house, and the 4th house does represent Cancer of the moon, this can be kind of like Capricorn moon energy. And I read that for Capricorn moons, their mother could have not been expecting them. So there could have been an aspect like that in your life where you weren't expected You know, you like something about your birth wasn't expected. So it put a lot of pressure, or yeah, it put a lot of pressure on your mother, which affected your relationship with your mother. Because if, you know, for example, your mother has postpartum, she's not able to really be there for you as a baby or as a toddler the way that she's supposed to, right? So those are things that could happen too. And I think it's worth mentioning, my dad was a stay-at-home dad and Capricorn the fourth, so that's a thing. Like that could possibly be something that could happen in your fourth house, okay? The fifth house in Aquarius can look like someone who has a really good time doing things with technology. As simple as it is. Aquarius can represent technology, they can represent community, friends, visions for your life, futuristic thinking, okay? So Aquarius fifth house people can have tons of technological things going on in their bedroom, okay? Like, because, I mean, it can be with friends, of course, but this can be people who play video games. So that can be an Aquarius fifth house. That's my fiance loves his video game time. He can go off and do that for hours, and I'm an Aquarius rising, so I'm cool with that because I'm just like, give me space, give me space. I need space. I need space. So he can go off and do his stuff for hours and talk to his friends, which is, you know, community. Because Libra is like one-on-one conversations, right? One-on-one relationships. But Aquarius is like groups. So they can have groups of friends. That's like how they like to have fun, going to trendy bars and things like that. They can also be really, really good at music. I don't really know how that correlates, but I will say that I have not met a Libra rising that don't have bomb playlists, okay? They are so trendy. They can catch trends. So that's also a thing with music, and music is on technology, you know? Apple Music, Spotify, it's a technological thing. So they can have an eye for music, finding good artists and things like that, even before they become popular, because Aquarius is like kind of that finding something before it becomes popular to other people. So they can have a lot of people who steal their creative ideas. It's possible. It's there, okay? It's definitely happened to my sister time and time again. They can have people steal their creative ideas, their inventions of things, their music, and sometimes Aquarius in the fifth does not get their credit. And I'm sorry, okay? As an Aquarius rising, I feel you, okay? We need our credit for the ideas we give out. Yeah, they can be really good at social media. They can be good at building followings and things like that. With the attractive aspect of your first house, okay, you attract people to you and you use that Aquarius fifth house, they can be great influencers. Build a following quick, really quick. But yeah, let's talk about their affairs. So fifth house can be the people that you are sexually attracted to, because the fifth house is normally Leo, and Aquarius is the complete opposite of Leo. So they can be attracted to people who are very detached, because Aquarius does have that detached from society vibe. I know I just said that it rules over groups. It is groups, yeah. But Aquarius, as much as they love the groups and hanging out with groups, they can also be detached into themselves and individualistic. So they like guys or gals, non-binary, I don't discriminate, okay? They like people who can be very authentic and in their own skin, different from everyone else. They're not looking for someone in that Leo energy that's like popular jock guy. It's like, no, I want the misunderstood, you know, nerdy academic type. It can be. Or, you know, if everyone else is interested in a certain type of guy, they'll go for, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying guy. If everyone else is interested in a certain type of person, they'll go for the opposite type of person, you know? So that's a good little thing there. And let's go into, oh, that's what I wanted to mention. Okay, but be careful. Be careful with affairs and meeting people and just throwing your sexual energy around, because you do have Scorpio in the second. I can't help but to mention it. Of course, everyone's charts are, specific to them, but just in general, Scorpio ruling over your second house of values and morals, normally ruled by Taurus, but you have Scorpio there. You can possibly get very attached when it comes to love and who you are intimate with. Okay? Because that second house is some real, heavy energy with Scorpio there. So there is a possibility for getting really attached to your partners, getting emotionally attached very quickly. Okay? Now, if you have 8th house placements, this can kind of even out a bit, because 8th house is in Taurus. So, if you have like Taurus placements to even out, maybe a Scorpio moon, okay, there's a possibility that won't affect you as much, but yet still, be careful. Okay, so now let's go into your 7th house of Aries. Yay! Okay, so you have Aries here in the highest vibration. Okay, you can be someone who attracts people to you who allow you to be selfish. Okay, allow you to be just only focused on you. And I think that's like the best case scenario for a Libra rising. They give so much to their friends and their family, and keeping in contact with everybody and making sure that they bridge the gap in communication when it comes to friend groups and everybody around them. It's like in their love life, they just want to be, they just want to be wrapped up and taken care of like a little Aries baby, all right? They want the chance to be immature. It's like, it doesn't have to be toxic, okay? Because Aries energy can easily turn toxic, and we'll get into the lower vibration next. But they want the opportunity to just be selfish, okay? Like, they want that partner is gonna be like, babe, what do you want to do today? And they're just like, oh, okay, like, let's go here, let's go there. And I think it's really tough, because for them to even really get the high vibrational version of this, there has to be, I told you I was going to mention it again, self-love. There has to be self-love, because you're going to attract people to you that are kind of opposite of what you're giving out. Okay? It's like a chemical reaction here. So if you have mastered your Libra energy and balanced what you give to others and what you give to yourself, then you can attract someone who wants to dote on you, who wants to allow you to be selfish, who wants to allow you to just be yourself and not overthink, okay? But to even do that, Libra rising has to heal from that childhood of Capricorn energy, of upholding images and being all of these things for their mom or their dad or their friends, or just at school and all that stuff. Like, they have to let that go, and they have to heal past that so that they can get to this Aries, 7th house, and allow themselves to be selfish in their intimate relationship with someone, with their romantic relationship with someone. Of course, this can also be friends. So with their friendships, they can have like very daredevil-ish people, because Libra energy is so calming and so comforting and welcoming. They can attract people who are just complete opposite, daredevil friends. Let's go here, let's go try this, we only live once, yeah, let's get out here, okay? Like like friends who do first and think later type thing, right? Which can be a positive thing, as long as those friends respect you and care enough about you to not be so reckless to where they endanger your life, your reputation, okay, and all those things. But if you have friends who have you out here in the middle of the night doing crazy stuff, and you're letting them lead you, because Aries can be very strong leaders, leading you down a road with no pavement, and y'all just going, okay? And you just letting them take you there. It can be great experiences, but it doesn't always make the best relationships in the long run. So, of course, you want to experience those Aries people, okay? It's in your chart, you want it, okay? But make sure that you're balancing it out, Libra. I know you're probably like, yeah. Okay, so in your love life, on the low vibration, you can attract people who manipulate the people pleaser part of you, right? People who take advantage of your giving nature, your generosity, your resources, can be your money, okay? Who take advantage of even your family's resources, okay? They can take advantage of all of the plenty you have around you and use and abuse you, okay? That's a possibility, okay? And if you've been through that, my heart goes out to you. I have a Libra Mars, been there, done that, okay? I hear ya. But just know that the high vibration is someone who treats you like you are the center of their world, okay? But they're still Aries, so they'll probably still, have their own things going on, of course, because you don't want people all up in your face all day. But, they'll treat you like the most special person in the world, and you deserve that, Libra. You really do. Okay, so now let's get into your 10th house. Your 10th house is in Cancer. I actually have my moon in the 10th house. So it's not exactly like this, but I can definitely relate to having Cancer energy in the 10th. Now, the 10th house is naturally ruled by Capricorn, and you have the opposite sign, Cancer, here. So in the 10th house, you're not trying to divide and conquer. It's not even that you even want to be a legend. Of course, other placements can increase this or decrease this, but you do want to be secure. You want to have enough money to take care of yourself and have extra to save, okay? You want to be treated well in your work environment. You want to feel safe because Cancer, that is the security, that's safety. You could definitely work from home. All right, because Cancer does represent the home. Or your workplace can feel very homey to you. You like to nurture the things that you are working on. So even if you're going to college, because that kind of can still be the 10th house, well, it's kind of ninth house in Gemini. Okay, it might take you a long time to figure out what you want to do with your life, okay? Because Gemini energy is just research in 100 different areas, okay? So it might take you a minute to really figure out what you want to do with your life. And even Cancer energies is different phases of the moon. So you might have different side hustles and different things that you do for money. But what you do, you want it to be a secure job, okay? You want it to be something that is going to take care of you, right? And something that you can nurture over time. So you want to be able to give that nurturing energy. It's coming, okay? You want to be able to give that nurturing energy and that people receive it and really appreciate what you do. So you could offer a service. That's what this could be. And just, if you're not offering a service and you just work in a workplace, in a company, you're someone that people depend on and they love to be around you. You're so warm, you're so loving. Even if you have like maybe some Scorpio placements that make you more private, still, people feel comfortable working with you. And when you come to work, they're just like, yay, so-and-so's here. People might call you the work auntie or work mother because they'll see you as family, and work for you can turn into like a work family. Okay, so there's a lot of warmth in your workplace. There's a lot of warmth and care. In the lowest vibration, it can be overworking, people not appreciating what you do. So it may, mess with your confidence a bit about what you do for work. You could also just have a hard time figuring out like what you want to do. Like, I could definitely see that. Moon energy, there is a intuitive part of that. Like, you may know where you want to go, but you don't know exactly what you want to do. And there might be like a back and forth about that for a while. But in the lowest vibration, it's being overworked. It's being emotionally drained at your job because you have so many great qualities, you have so much to offer, and you know, your manager, your boss just takes advantage of all of the good things that you do for the company, and it can, you know, really just strip your confidence. Not because you're not doing a good job, but it can make you feel like, well, I'm not being appreciated for what I do. Okay, they're not showing their appreciation for me. So, you know, it just kind of makes you a little it's sad, okay? If your job is emotionally draining you, that is a sign that it's time to pivot. It's time to change the phase of what you're doing for work. There was something else I wanted to say. You can also be a little moody. You know, it's like you wake up every morning, oh, I want to go, I'm so irritated, I'm so tired, I'm this, I'm that. You know, that's when the complainy part of Libra can come out. Like, I'm so tired, I'm sick of this. You know, but you get there, you know, you see your coworkers that you love and you have a connection with, and I don't want to be here, but I guess I'll be here with you crazy Joes for a little while. So, yes, you guys, you bring a lot of love to your workplace in the highest vibration. Also, this is your reputation in your community. It is the legacy you leave behind. And one thing about having Moon or Cancer in the 10th house, people just like to know how you feel. People can be very much in your business. Like, I mean, it can go a lot of different negative places, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, okay? People just like to just know, like, your emotions. Like, people will talk about, like, what so-and-so was talking about and how they felt, or, you know, like, just kind of, like, passing on things about your personal, hidden, you know, emotions. You can very much have people in your business, okay? But people just love to know the things that you don't say. You know? Because it's the moon. The Cancer is the moon energy. So people want to know, how do you really feel, type thing. That's why I say these rising signs can be amazing celebrities. Like, there are tons of celebrities who are these rising signs. Beyonce. Everyone always will say, oh, Beyonce's a Libra rising. I'm a Libra rising. Beyonce's Libra rising. Like, okay. Okay, not too much. She's also a Scorpio moon and I'm a Scorpio moon. Like, please stop. But she, like, everyone always wants to know, like, how Beyonce really feels. Like, does she really love Jay-Z? Does she really love her life? Like, all that stuff. Like, people just want to know, like, how you feel. Not because they actually want to do anything or, like, help or anything. They just really just want to know. Just nosy. But you can use that to your advantage. You can. Okay? Anything else about this Cancer 10th house? Yeah, I think that's it. So now I just want to go straight on over to the 12th house. Your deepest subconscious is Virgo. Okay? Virgo, 12th house. In your deepest subconscious, it can be tied into your birth. It can be tied into past lives, if you believe in past lives. If you don't, it can be the earliest portions of your life that you're not even consciously aware of. It's a lot of critical opinions from maybe your parents, how you grew up, people you were close to, just a lot of people having opinions about you. And this has created a subconscious criticalness of yourself. Okay? You're just very meticulous about how things are supposed to go, how your schedule's supposed to go. And this is like a subconscious thing. Like if you make a schedule to do something, even though you have Pisces in the 6th, which means that you might not always follow your schedule and you might not even like schedules. It's like if your day doesn't go the way that you planned it to go, you can be very frustrated and very angry. Like this, it can cause you to be like angry or frustrated by things not going the way that you had planned them to go. And it's very subconscious. It is something you have to work with yourself. You can be very critical of your projects if you're creative, or a project at work or at school. You can be very critical of your hair, your nails, all of the stuff. Okay? And I think that's why Libra risings have this amazing aesthetic, because they are paying attention to every little minute detail of their hair. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I like my hair right now. For example, I like my hair right now, but I don't like the fact that the blonde is so orangey, okay? And even though I just did this hairstyle, I'm going to probably buy more hair and then just fix this. Or I don't like the fact, like, I'm literally about to just pick myself apart. No, I love myself, y'all. But I'm just using examples because I don't care about imperfections. As an Aquarius, I really don't. I just feel like it makes stuff interesting. But I don't like this makeup. I'll have to literally go back to the car if I'm hanging out with somebody and I realize my makeup's not looking well. I have to go back to the car and fix my makeup really quick and come back. Like, it can get to that point for them, okay? If they're doing their best at work, but their boss is just constantly on their case, they can think about that all night. It might stop them from really getting a good night's rest. And this is why I keep coming back to self-love. Whenever you want to heal something in your 12th house, I say look to the 8th house, ruled by Taurus for Libra. Self-love. Continue to love yourself past this critical nature that has been basically projected onto you, because the 12th house can be projections, it can be abuse, it can be the deepest subconscious wounds, okay? So this is like stuff that happened as a toddler that you don't even know about, you know? So to help yourself with this critical nature, you have to love yourself through it, okay? So when these thoughts come up, when you start thinking, oh, I can do this better, oh, this isn't good enough, this isn't good enough, this isn't good enough, it's like, it's things about things being good enough, okay? Oh my god, I'm about to cry. Whew, sorry, y'all. I feel like I'll be feeling this for you guys. Like, when you start to harp on yourself, like, know that there's an illusionary aspect to it. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces naturally, and Pisces is Neptune. Illusions, right? These thoughts, these insecurities are not real. They feel real, okay? I know what you're saying. It feels real. It feels very real, okay? But the only way for you as a Libra rising to get through this is to love yourself through your insecurities. Love yourself through the things that you don't think are good enough about yourself. Because you deserve that, okay? Like, you're such an awesome person, and literally everyone knows it. And it would hurt me, okay? It would hurt me personally that you don't know how awesome you are and that you're beating yourself up. Also, Virgo has to do with health. Also like nerves, okay? You could have like this nervous energy that no one ever knows about because on the outside you're calm, cool, collected, welcoming, okay? But this can come through as insomnia, like having hard times sleeping when you're going through periods of time where you're thinking about things or you're over criticizing yourself. This can come across as like nail biting. I know, I can't imagine any Libra rising like actually biting their nails, but it's possible. It's possible. This can come across as just like nervous tics, okay? So when that anxiety rises and you start to feel like there's nothing that you're doing right, it's an illusion. Take some time to yourself, take a bubble bath. Okay? You know, enjoy some food that you really love, because luckily for you, you have Taurus in your 8th house. Okay? So Taurus is basically like your cousin, your partner in crime when it comes to Venus energy. So the ways that you heal yourself are the same things that you already love. Okay? Reconnect to the love. Reconnect to the loving of yourself. Give yourself that much needed care. And it all is like a loop that always brings you back to loving you. That is the main thing here. Loving you. Because everyone else already does. Okay? So I'm going to end this right here. You guys are amazing. Okay? And I hope that this video helped. If you're not a Libra rising, or you just have a request for the next rising sign, I have to do Taurus rising next. It was already requested, but if you want to know the next rising sign, maybe you should give me a couple options in the comment section. Also, tap in Libra risings. Let me know if this resonated with you, if I was spot on, if I missed a couple of things. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You're great. Have a great day, night, evening, whatever the heck you're having. Have it a great one. Bye.